That'll work. That'll work.
Yeah, Bugaloo.
That'll work.
You don't sound equivalent to my sound. Like talk.
I don't sound equivalent to your sound. It still doesn't sound right, and I'm right here.
Right. I think I might have to turn yours up or something.
Turn my mic up. I think it's okay though.
Yeah, you like it?
I think it's all right.
Maybe because I got more bass in my voice than yours.
But maybe if I bring mine down here.
Hell.
How's that?
I want my baby back.
You want to hear my Idris Elba impression?
Let's do it.
All right, you ready?
Which is it? Is it The Wire or is it?
This is him and Luther more than anything.
Okay.
You ever see Luther?
Yep.
This is probably him. I think. Here we go. Hold on. Oi, hello, good evening. My name is Idris Elba. I'm from the UK. I act. I've been on lots of things. Have you ever seen a little show called The Wire? Yeah, I was in that. I was also in Luther. It's about a cop. I'm a copper. Very good show. If you should watch it.
I hear it.
There's also a lot of things. I'm a big movie star.
I hear it.
I do DJ.
Why does it sound very close to Australian?
You know what it is? Here's all I do. Once I got his tone right, it is Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Oh boy.
You never know what you're going to get.
Oh boy.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Chocolate.
You never know what you're going to get.
Wow.
That was it.
Wow.
I said, this sounds like Forrest Gump. Anybody else hear that?
Yeah.
But because he's dashing and handsome, he can talk like this.
Yeah.
And people go, oh my God, he's dark skinned.
Yeah.
As an actor, I'm stealing. That's who's stealing black jobs.
Yeah.
I steal black jobs from the Americans.
Right.
You know, you get me? That's it. Thank you all. I'm the only person I ever seen do an Idris Elba impression.
Yeah.
But it's in there somewhere.
I think people don't appreciate accents or impressions that people don't do.
That's the thing. Everybody wants to go do Kevin Hart. Like, y'all keep doing the same ones. Right. People still doing Cosby and Eddie Murphy.
Nah, you gotta do something like Emilio Estevez. you gotta do
because once someone gets it, everybody will get it. Like the first person I heard do Obama, Jamie Foxx did, and then I started hearing a ton of Obama impressions.
Oh,
and then when what's his name? Ari Spears said Jay-Z, Denzel.
Yep.
Everybody just starts. It's easy to rehash after that.
Yeah.
But you got to be that first person. The Chappelle's,
right?
Like you hear all that, but
see, the thing is, you can't go wrong if you never heard a person's voice. You're like, this is an impression of Sasha Obama.
You know who's good? I mean, like Jamie Foxx, of course, is good, but Jay Farrell did an impression of Jamie Foxxx while he was next to him, and I was like, "Yo,
that's dope."
Like he was like, "Yeah." So, anyways, whatever Jamie's voice was, he killed that. I was like, "That's crazy," because Jamie's not a dude. I would be like, "You got to do an impression of Jamie Foxx."
Right.
But I was like, "No, that dude's Jay Farrell's amazing."
Yeah.
The bad thing about him is that he's not necessarily funny, being a funny dude.
Right.
But he's incredibly, insanely talented. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like when you do impressions, it's like that's what they see you or look at you as, and it's like, hey, do the, it's like juggle, do the juggling on a unicorn. No, unicycle.
I don't even have my unicycle. I got one right here.
Yeah. I go.
To get this from.
Like he up here talking about politics, and he's talking about how he can diversify your portfolio. He's like, no, do Obama.
Right.
Hey, stop.
What, guys? I don't do that anymore. I don't.
Yeah.
So Godfrey does great impressions.
Right.
Godfrey was the first one I heard nail Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know who else did? Henry Brown. Remember Henry Brown?
Henry Brown.
Light skinned dude.
Yeah.
He had a great Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Let me put my sexy specs on.
Yeah. Hey man, thank you, Bugaloo. I got my ass whooped today. Yesterday.
What are you talking about?
Okay, glasses.
Dion, I've been so happy to see you on Squadcast. You're one of my all-time favorite guests.
Hey,
beautiful.
Hey, shoulders. I got my ass whooped yesterday, boy.
On Squadcast?
Yeah.
Why? They just went in?
Well, I was in a place. Last Monday, I was in a location that I was not proud of the background.
Okay.
And I did a little.
You knew it was coming then.
Well, I did the blurry background with, with the new background.
Okay.
So that just became a constant punchline. It was like, where you at? And I was like, said, "How I got 15 more minutes at the library." I just kept like leaning into it, and then I think a lot of my punchlines kept getting cut off, and you know, because when you talk, it's 5 people talking to each other, and then their punches was landing, and I was like, all right, I didn't hear what I said.
Well, Bugaloo seems to have a different opinion, right? Yeah. Bugaloo seems to have a different opinion that you kind of. Is your eyes getting irritated?
Yeah,
it happens.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
But like even mine, man, like my glasses right here, I hate that little feeling right there.
Yep.
So then you gotta give your vision a break, especially wearing them all day, especially with all the screens, lights.
Yeah. Because when the light hit the ice, it twinkle and glisten. I want to go ahead.
I was gonna talk about the worst rappers. Was that a Baby line?
That was the Baby. I mean, not the Baby. That was Baby. Birdman.
Ugh, that's so terrible.
Yeah.
They caught the right time to be in. Yo, them dudes had to be like 20s, 30s, but they look old, bro.
Yeah. Manny Fresh.
They look old. Manny looked like someone's grandma already.
Like, you think about it, they always looked that age when we were kids. So
like Birdman ain't aged at all because he aged at 20. He did it already.
He was probably one of the first people that had the face tattoos at like
that
19.
I've seen. Yeah. I was like, oh, you can't come back from this. You got to do this.
Right.
I don't even know what's his. Anyways, he's the one. He's one of the people that I go like, this is a terrible rapper. But I saw this video yesterday of Silk the Shocker rapping. So bad.
It was so bad. Like recent, like new.
Forgot, but he would be killing the day. He was before his time.
Yeah.
Now you can be a terrible rapper.
Yeah.
But he was like trying to speak, but Mystical kept saving him with the punchline.
Yeah.
Right here. So every time he raps, he's like, right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
But guess what? My left's quick too.
If I was a rapper, I would definitely have a lot of Mystical in me. That would, it's kind of bad.
You don't want no Mysticals in you.
No, he's
dude. He's
a forced lover.
I love what they call the petties now.
The petties?
Yeah.
What's the petties?
They call them PDF files.
Who? Oh, hilarious.
Beautiful.
PDF files, but I need PDF term. Like you can't take the PDF term.
That's brilliant. It's perfect.
PDF files is
He's a PDF file. Woo! That's perfect.
That's pretty good. Not that Mystical is. He's just a forced lover.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he such a younger one.
He's enjoyed the surprise sex. He enjoyed the snuggle struggle.
He's too spontaneous. Trying to make something like rape soft is crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of soften the blow. He's an aggressive hugger.
Like, put his pants down.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And also we need more stories with women rape men. Not like that. We need more men to come forward. Not to say we need more of that to happen. What? I can't see your face.
That's going to sound terrible on the soundbite.
Listen,
we need more women raping men.
No,
this is what I'm campaigning for.
Coming forward.
Dion 2024.
I'm talking about men coming forward. Because, it happens.
Does it?
It happens.
How?
If a man says no, I'm good, and she's like, come on, why not? I ain't gonna tell. It's like, stop, get off of me. And she's like, assaulting him. Mm-hmm. We need more of those stories because it sucks. Because I know you're looking like, what's the problem?
No. I'm not looking at what's the problem. But if we're talking about women rape,
are you talking about actual intercourse?
Well, what were you talking about? You're talking about the sexual assault?
You know what? This is a good question. Because it hasn't happened to me. Two things about to happen.
You can't rape the willing.
Listen,
one.
Listen. Two things about to happen.
Oh, boy.
I don't want this to happen.
This is way too early in the episode.
It's happening. Here we go. This hasn't happened. Being in the mindset of, I do not want to have sex with this girl. Stop. Like verbally saying this and seeing what happens. If she's still like arousing me because I'm like, stop, yo, stop. Am I still aroused because my penis is like, I'm in. Right. I'm in.
Don't listen to him. Take it to the pants. Don't listen to him.
I want to be wet.
Touch me.
I want to be warm and wet. So I don't know what can happen because I haven't been to that position. Mm-hmm. And also, do you think you can be aroused by a guy? As in, if you were asleep and you were getting fondled, you're like, oh. And then you're like, oh, I'm erect. Mm-hmm. And you're receiving top, and you're like, yo, bro, what are you doing? I mean, of course you might swing, but he's like, hey man, I got it in my mouth. I will bite this off.
Boy.
Let me finish.
Oh goodness.
Let me finish. I ain't got my glasses on. My glasses.
I don't even know what the question was.
I know. I know. The question is I don't know if this can happen. Like I don't know. I haven't got to a place of I won't get hard at all.
If a dude is finally in that area, probably
you will get hard.
Well, it probably would. Even if I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I mean, I don't know. I think that my body would reject. Right. So I don't think so. Like I've never had a massage by a guy. Mm-hmm. Right. But I've heard people say that they've got an erection from a massage by a dude. Mm-hmm. And not that they're gay at all. Right. So I don't know. But if you're close to that area, mm-hmm. it's like, oh.
Right.
Somebody calling me, right?
Yeah.
So it'll respond. But I don't know if me knowing there's a dude down there, I'd be like, I don't know what to feel right now.
He's like, shh, just let me do all the
yeah, then I'd be like, hey! But I feel like my body would be like, yeah, we don't enjoy this. Especially if he has facial hair. That is just wild. You know what I mean?
Let's tickle my balls, man. What are you doing?
What's up, Moyo? What's up, Kai? What's happening? What's up, Jimmy Allen? What's up, Anna Zazette? What's going on? What's up, Boogaloo?
Welcome.
Jeremy P.
I ain't got my glasses on.
What do you think was better coming up in the 90s, the music or the television?
Someone's asking this question?
Yeah, movies not included. Television, to me, is hands down. That was a golden era, the 90s.
Music
90s
or television?
Too much good TV. I mean, there's a lot of great, I'm more of a hip hop. There's a lot of great R&B, a lot of great hip hop that came out in the 90s. I don't know anything about like rock music and stuff like that or country music. I couldn't tell you. But classics, especially in the 90s, tons of classics. However, I feel like 90s TV, from the cartoons to the dramas to the sitcoms, influence our everyday more than hip hop in the 90s or music in the 90s. That's what I think.
I feel like TV
for me
was more exclusive, as in you don't know when this show gonna come back on.
Right.
You don't know when this episode gonna come back on.
Right.
At least with music, it was the whole standing in line and getting that.
Well, even on the radio, you're gonna hear it again. You can tape
you're
it.
gonna hear it again. Mm-hmm. But that TV was like, you better sit
If you
down.
missed it, you missed it.
You missed it. When's it gonna come on?
You didn't see Martin last night? Right. Everybody doing the stuff. Everybody be doing the joke, saying a thing, and you be like,
yeah. If you didn't tape it, it's gone.
Damn it.
And then when you get a rerun, it's just a random episode. It's not like they're gonna go in order.
I forgot about taping the episodes.
Yeah, you got to tape it.
I used to tape the Saturday morning cartoons, all of it around. Mm-hmm. I go like 90s was killing.
Let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. I had a Martin marathon that I taped, and I tried my best to edit out the commercials, and I did not. So
starting all late.
Well, as in, you press pause.
All you hear is, Gina. Where
No.
did I come in? I missed it.
No, as in, like I tried to, like, you be like, oh, come on,
you got to hit the two at the same time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. You're thinking of the radio.
No.
So with VCRs, you just press pause.
You just
press pause.
But you didn't have to hit the two to record it.
Oh, play and record. Yes,
I think so, right?
Yeah. So
I think.
No. With
VHS,
VHS,
maybe you just hit record.
It was just record.
I like a red record button. Okay. Good times.
And then you can't like rewind it back a little bit. You could rewind it back and then start right here. Right, go off and you press pause, and then you press record again. Sometimes the thing would move a little more and then start recording. So I watched this whole VHS tape for so long. I knew what the commercials come in like. I'm like, damn, Gina, why? And he'd be like, coming in for Popeyes, John. And then be like, and you go back to the commercial because I didn't stop it in time. So I knew where all these commercials was coming in because I watched this tape so long. So yeah,
it was a good time.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, that technology of you're going to record a television show live, like I mean, in real time,
right?
Like they had to. I think about the jumps in technology, but I go from the beginning of television to that point. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But now when you think about streaming, I get like, yes, it's a bigger jump of technology. But at that time, I saw somebody about a fax machine.
You try to tell somebody about that?
Yeah, because they was like, dang, y'all used to fax stuff. And I was like, you got to understand how genius a fax was, bro.
It still is. I
said, a piece of paper would get to you.
No, it's the ink.
I was like, dog, like.
It's not a piece of paper, dude.
I'm like, if I had a document and I wanted to send it to somebody, I could.
No, you cannot.
What are you talking about?
The paper's not coming. The paper's already at the space.
But it doesn't. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I have a letter and I had to send it to somebody, I can get that letter without putting it in the mail instantly. And I said that's never been thought of being done. Right. You'd have to put it in the mail. At the most, you had to next day air if you wanted to get somewhere fast. You had to like pay a bunch of money. But I'm like, the fax, literally was a magic trick.
Yeah,
it was like
I kind of
take this over there, kaboom.
I kind of would say the VCR is more of a wild thing to portray. I still don't know what it is. Even though it's tape, I don't know. Is it like if it's is it? Think about this, nigga. Is it bunch of frames, right? So when
you're asking the wrong guy, but go ahead.
So I'm trying to think of how is it being sound and so each strip, like each line was a different strip of the movie. So you're.
What do you think you could figure out better? How to make your own VHS tape that works, or how to send a fax? But like, you have to figure out the phone line and how it connects and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I can picture the idea of typewriter, and what it is it's like dots. So it's going across like this. So it literally has scanned the picture. And it's like, dot. So it's like, it's going like this. Okay. So I understand how that works, but of course, the whole telephone thing is different. But
so you lose me. Even if I could make a fax, I don't know how to get it over to Australia.
Right.
Over, like, instantly.
Right.
It's crazy.
I don't know about instantly. It took about at least 2 or 3 minutes.
That's pretty instant, dog.
It's pretty instant.
That's pretty instant. The only thing more instant is the email.
Yeah. And that's a whole different ballpark.
Yeah. But that's incredible.
Right.
But phones had to trip people out.
Yeah.
Like, I can talk to somebody not even here,
bro. Right.
What?
Back in the day, they were the, what they call the operators.
Right. Operator.
So they'd be like, who can call? And like 14. So they take this person out and then put it in right here. And so they listen.
Crazy, bro.
I still don't even know how that works.
All them lost jobs. Technology got going. We don't need you anymore.
And then they was like, no more landlines. We're going cell phones.
Bro, it's just, crazy, dog.
Put my glasses back on, man.
This guy.
I can't even see you right now.
What's up, LaShawn G? What's up, Spicy Original? Jerry agree. We had more quarter. Oh, come on, Dion. This is terrible.
Don't acknowledge me.
The belly came out while he was eating.
Don't acknowledge me. Read the people.
Don't look at me. Yeah, one break and don't come back over here. Get back over there. Agree. You had with more quotables from TV than we did bars. You put some electric tape on the back of a VHS and record right over some stuff. Electric tape, you could do that. The electric tape.
Yeah, put like
on the back of a VHS. What do you mean?
It's like a little box on the back of VHS tape. You peel a piece of paper.
I don't want to hear you talk right now. This is terrible. It is just terrible.
Is it terrible?
Yes. Just go back over there.
Ever since Chaz got his Tony Stark glasses, he want to act like he
This is terrible.
He knew Iron Man.
Didn't have to hit record. Think you have to hit record and VHS? Hit record and play at the same time? I think so. We're on the radio. Eating and talking is rude.
Who said that?
Miss B, if you nasty. Dion already knows this. This is nothing new.
Can y'all hear
People
me?
in the chat, yes, Dion.
You can hear me?
People in the chat didn't complain before. People in the comments didn't complain. We talked about it today. On that today, Dion heard the same thing. Do you think it stopped him? It's
y'all hear me
classless. Classless.
Y'all can hear me chewing.
Yes, everybody can hear you chewing.
I can see these people come in the microphone. I'm fighting for my life, man.
Yes, we hear
I
you.
internet. No, who said that?
Mukbang ass.
Who said that?
Miss Beef, you're nasty.
Oh, mukbang.
I can't stand to hearing people chew, bro.
Man.
If it's a muck, I'm not about to listen to this.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I want to start one of those ASMR videos though, of like typing or some, or just whispering. So today, I want to do like one of those.
You know what I want to do? Get ready with me videos.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, y'all. My court case didn't go as planned. Get ready with me as I put these orange jumpsuits
That's
on.
a great twist. What's up, man? Get ready for me. The cops come and pick you up.
Uh-oh. What's that? That's my prediction.
So I'm going to I'm gonna stay at a new resort today. So you guys are getting ready for me. Hilarious. Dang, dog. Please coming to pick you up is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, I will be at your house at 9 o'clock in the morning. And what time they come? You gotta go hug your family. All right, y'all. That's crazy. They'll come pick you up.
Yeah.
It's like scheduling an Uber. What time y'all come in?
Don't make this a big deal. Just I'll come. No, we had to come pick you up.
I'm like, I'll come to y'all. We'll be there at 8. See you at 10.
And the thing is, you have to wear minimum, like your favorite. If you go on like for 15 years, you're like, I don't care about this clothes. I don't know what, because you might even not get it back at the end of your term. What if you're fat? You're like, I can't fit any of these clothes. You know what I'm saying? What if you know what I'm saying? Yo, like I came in here with some carcanai, like small shirt and some kulaks and a fanny pack.
What would be worse, bro? Like, let's say you got out of jail. The world is different. It's been 25 years, right? 25 years. Like, someone told me I'm talking about streaming. They're trying to figure it out. They did like 20 years.
Yeah.
It was like, how do I get Hulu? I got to sign up for what?
Right.
Email.
Sign up. Yeah. Where's the pen and paper?
You still got the AOL.
SBC Global.
My Netlink.
Right. Yeah. So I just paid for my singular wireless bill. And do y'all still have the chirps?
He still got the CDs that used to come in the AOL disc. I got
Hey, yo,
a ton of these.
Hit me up on my AIM.
Oh,
yeah, hit me up
boy.
on my AIM. You still remember your AIM account? Name? AIM name?
No.
Mine was this is Mr. _ Big.
I only had one thing I remember was like Unstoppable 1-on-1, but I spelled Unstoppable wrong. I spelled with 1 P instead of 2.
Yes.
So I had to tell people Unstoppable 1-on-1 with 1 P.
1 P. He says 1 P at the end? No. The word unstoppable is 1 P.
Like, just start over. You spelled it wrong.
Yeah. My nephew spelled his own. This is a twofer. He spelled his own name wrong. His name is Monterio,
That's quite the name.
but he spelled it Mom, M-O-M, Terrio,
Oh, boy.
at yahoo.com, right? So when Yahoo became obsolete, he did Gmail, and this nigga did it again. He said, well, I wanted to keep it going because everybody knew me as Monterio.
That's not what happened. I just got fat fingers. Monterio.
Yeah.
Monterio's a cool name.
Yeah. We call him man. Or Monty.
That's a solid name, though. That's a name I wouldn't be ashamed of.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Monterio. That's the one when you're talking to the girl, you're smoking a cigarette on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Monterio.
Well, you gotta hear him say, my name is James, but my friends call me
Monterio.
My lovers call me. Yeah. What is a city name that you would name your child? Something that's not common.
Lansing.
That's not common.
What do you mean it's not common?
I think Twilla's brother's name is Lansing.
That's not true.
Lanston, I'm sorry.
That's Langston?
But stop the G.
Oh, okay.
Langston.
A city name. Oh,
Yeah.
Those some ugly city names. Like Charlotte is one. Not that I would do.
No,
it's
but it's common.
all right, let me think. Yucatan.
like-
Is that a place?
Ooh.
I don't know what that's at.
What's your name, a boy or girl?
I'm not doing Yucatan. Let me think. A city that I would name
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
For a boy? Is it too hard?
What, Pittsburgh? That's not even a good name for the city. Pitts is in there. That's just
Yeah.
the Pitts.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You can't start with that. Nothing new. That's just weird. Mm-hmm. You can't just start off with the new.
Yeah. Biloxi.
As a name?
Come on, man. It's a dope little hero name.
Biloxi?
It's not. You're right. It does sound like a disease, don't it?
You got that Biloxi.
Ugh.
Down there. Yeah, she got Biloxi? Ain't that the bitch with Biloxi?
Yeah. Bitch with Biloxi. Somebody said Milan for a girl. Reno. These are actual names though.
Milan is solid.
Modesto's pretty good.
Modesto.
Right? Modesto sounds like a Mexican little kid.
Modesto sounds dusty. Modesto. That's what. Because you want a name you can't make fun of you.
Yeah.
What's up, McDusty? Like, all right, man. Like even Sacramento would be terrible. Like Sac.
Sacramento.
You got to pick names that's hard to get roasted by. Mm-hmm. Oh, here comes Sac Boy.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, man, come on.
Yeah.
The city of Modesto is dusty. Let me think. Reno. No, Reno.
Vegas
ain't bad.
Yeah, Vegas dope.
Vegas is a cool name. Vegas?
Yeah.
Vegas is solid.
Yeah. Was that a girl or boy?
Maybe it's a unisex
Hey.
name. You can be Vegas.
What you think about Xenia?
Xena?
You ever Xenia, Ohio?
No.
Xenia.
Xenia. Xenia's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a cool name. Mm-hmm. Xenia.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, the common ones are like Columbus, Dallas.
Right.
You don't use those.
Right. Chattanooga. I got no good ideas. Tallahassee.
Yeah.
I got nothing good. Would Miami
Detroit.
be doing?
That's a total dope little
Detroit.
male.
You made it Detroit?
Detroit.
But I always thought about Detroit. So that's what I would. That's what I would name Vallejo. No. Vallejo could be a homie name. Hey, Vallejo! Vallejo!
Yeah.
That could be a good one.
Xenia sounds exotic.
Xenia. She sounds like she will take all your money.
Hey, B, what you said you wanted to talk about? She said, once you guys talk about this, I forgot what she said.
Did she put it in here earlier?
No.
Talk about what?
We talked about it earlier. I can't think what she said. She's like, you guys should talk about this.
What she talking? Miss B?
Mm-hmm.
If you nasty? Mm-hmm. Yesterday's anniversary.
Who's yesterday's anniversary? August 5th.
What are you talking about?
What happened August 5th?
I knew a boy named Gennario. How we say it? Gennario? The Alabama Riot.
Oh.
I'm still lost. I'm sorry.
Remember in Montgomery, the white chairs that
this is in the 60s? The brawl. Oh, yeah.
The brawl. And everybody kept saying I'm totally about that.
Yeah. I don't have a ton to talk about it.
That's a great time. I think it's gonna die out. It's gonna die out by next year.
It went on way too long when it happened for me in the first place. I was just kind of like, oh, this is a lie. Everybody kept doing the Aquaman and stuff like that. Yeah. I wasn't really too. People felt like they were like really proud of that moment, like it was a Black Power moment.
Yeah,
I really didn't get it. What was like the pride in there?
Well, it's because black people came together to defend one black man.
Sure,
that's it.
But it was all done.
No, slow down.
It all started from not saying that he was wrong, but it's an escalation of dumb.
Well, it was like, hey, you guys
people
can't park here. You can't park your boat here.
Right.
And then it was like, or what? And then he got hit. And he was like, all right. He threw the little hat up. Whoop. And he did like one of these. And then all his white boys came to jump him, and then other black people said, well, no, you ain't gonna jump him like that. And that's when it became like, whoa, we all came together for once. We wasn't fighting each other. And then it became, oh, look over here, chairs pushed in the boats, hitting women on women. So it was like, it was fun to be like, we actually came together to defend our people. So
Yeah, I was like, oh, this could have been avoided.
what would you have done?
Me?
If you was the first person on the scene to see a fellow black man
I'm a
being
peacemaker.
jumped.
I'd be like, hey guys, is this how we really want to conduct ourselves in 2024?
Stop it.
2023 of America? Is this how we conduct ourselves, gentlemen?
You're not.
Usually, I've done this before. Usually when I hit people with gentlemen, they'll usually settle down a bit.
You just said they were drunk.
They were. But I'm like, we conduct ourselves as gentlemen. We conduct ourselves as gentlemen. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. But then, push comes to shove. Got beat in the ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't a huge, I was kind of like, all right. I didn't feel the unity personally.
When did you see unity? When did you see or experience unity?
Race-wise.
Yeah.
I experienced unity race-wise when it was like, when what's his name was killed. This is terrible.
George Floyd?
That was a big, and usually anytime, this just happened with the lady over the hot water.
Sonya Massey.
And so I always see like a big unity. It's terrible that only happens when we die. Not that it only happens when we die, but it's always like we're all on the same page. Let's not forget we're on the same page. Kendrick Lamar, his big concert.
Right. I can see that.
What's up, Zoop? What's happening?
What up?
Pop's a father. He's a father.
Do you know what attracts me the most that I'm always baffled with is seeing the black people on the other side of history taking up for Donald Trump and still kind of like attacking Kamala Harris. And it's like their approach to like their attack is like, she's pandering to black people all of a sudden. When she first came out, she said she was an Asian woman. She was bragging about being the first Asian, senator. She was bragging about this, but now all of a sudden, now she's running for president. She's tap dancing for black people. In my head, I'm like, this is y'all argument. Two things. Yes, she's the first Asian American to do these things because she's half Asian.
Right.
She's not like she's saying, I'm exclusively Asian.
Right.
Just like Barack Obama is the first black president.
Right.
But he's not acknowledging his white side. Oh, shoot, fucking my battery. See what I'm saying? Like, I hate that people are attacking that versus like attack her policies or something.
I've seen too many things with them like, oh, she slept her way to the top. It's like, it's real personal stuff, not outside of her actual achievements and accomplishments. But I do think when somebody's running for president, you are supposed to analyze a ton of things. But usually the policies. But man, even like when Trump got thrown in the ringer, like there's just no class right now. There's no tactics. There's not gonna be any of that right now. All that is gone. You know what's weird to me also, bro?
What?
It's weird to me that, and I understand that we're in America and we have the right to do this, right? But it's really, that is much better. That was much better. I don't know what I was doing. This is going to get much better later on when it's off. But it's weird to me that we really will insult presidents. There's zero respect for the office, for the seat. Zero respect. It is not a thing where we go like, oh man, our president, yeah, we might not like him, but we're behind him. It's like, fuck this. Right. It is some of the worst things that I have seen that are said because you're allowed to.
Like I seen him, Trump be saying stuff like, just, you are running for president and you are just ignorant. In my head, who's following this?
A lot of people.
No, as in Trump doesn't run for office again. Who's gonna be I gotta go for that direction, or are we going back to normal policies?
No, and then it's just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna say whatever I'm thinking. People are like, this is what we need. Which there's a I don't know. sometimes Trump is honest, being himself.
Right.
And then there's other times, of course, he's lying. He just talks.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
The late, great Hannibal Lecter.
I just be like, man.
Like,
It's a joke right now.
I love Donald Trump. You can use that as a soundbite. I hate him as a politician, president.
Right.
He is hysterical.
It's very funny.
But he riles people up for all the wrong reasons. And that pisses me. I'm like, dude, you are attacking something that's not even real. Like he said something along the lines of, like, he tried to, his way of like saying like the Democrats try to kill me. I was like, this nigga, he was not a Democrat. He was a Republican.
Right.
Like he said something like, if you vote for me, Christians, you never have to vote again. Trust me, we're going to rig it so, like, nigga, what are you talking about? You don't supposed to say these things. We're going to rig it so many ways that you never have to vote again. Once I'm in there, you'll never have to vote again. You are crooked for saying this.
The politics here is a joke. The fact that a filibuster is a real thing is a joke. The fact that I can get up there, talk for 8 hours until we're just done, so nothing gets done, is crazy.
Yeah.
And there's nobody who's ever like, hey, we got to change this policy. Let's all agree to change this policy. But to actually have that to stop, it's a super joke, bro.
Yeah.
It's a joke. People always tell me, well, I don't take politics serious. I'm like, because it's not a serious thing. This is an
Right.
event that affects us. I just need to get my money together.
Yeah.
But it's a joke. That's the most ridiculous thing. But there was somebody who read like some kid's book like for like 8 hours over and over again, something like that, because he could. Like, what are we doing? You're making a mockery of the entire thing. So why am I supposed to take it?
Yeah.
So the only reason why I vote is definitely not to get my voice heard. I only do it because people died for me to vote.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I vote.
Yeah.
That is 100% why. I don't look at anybody's policies.
And there's way too many moving parts. So it's like I wish people understand that, like, the president is like, I'm trying my best to make this as, the president is the head of a driver, and all the other positions are the car.
Okay.
Whew.
Okay.
As in, when the United States the United States positions is a car. The hands, the arms, judicial systems, all these different branches, the legs, supreme governors, mayors, all these are different parts of the body, right? These are all different centers, Supreme Court, all different parts of how this body is operating. The president is just the head, right? And we got to change the president. Like, no, we got to change how we driving, how fast we drive, how fast we drive. And then it's like we going down even more into the actual vehicle. Who's operating the motor, the changing the oil and stuff? It's like this. The head did nothing to the car. And it was like, there's a lot more. Yes, there's a lot to vote for, and it's too many moving parts of how this vehicle. They're like, this car sat there in the parking lot for 4 years. And it's like, because one hand standing up like this, one hand is jumping. It's like this whole entire body's not even in sync, because everybody wants their party to change. Like, we gotta, even if Donald Trump was driving 100 miles down the street, and then Joe Biden became the president, he has to stop the vehicle first. He has to stop the vehicle. It's a lot of brakes. It's a lot of melting the tires. And then he's swerving because he's about to hit things.
Right.
And then to go the other direction, it's like, I need 4 more years to go the other direction. You did nothing. You did nothing for us. Tell me what Joe Biden did. I stopped this train.
And then it's going to go, Trump is going to win. This is what sucks, though. He's going to win.
You think so?
I don't think anybody, not that anybody won't vote for Kamala, but I don't think it's going to be enough enough white people have to vote for. And I think not only there's that racist part, and then there's the she's a woman part. And there's a lot of dudes who don't want to see. There's a lot of colored people who don't want to see a woman.
And it's like they won't verbally say it.
Right.
But that's the reason
There's
why.
a lot of chauvinistic men who do not want to see a woman sitting up there.
To be my boss. Stop looking at her like a boss, man. Like, let's make some history, man. Let's have a black woman in office. This is a twofer right here. A black woman in office. Nah, I don't want.
Technically, I think she's the first woman president because I think there's something like, well, Biden had to do some kind of surgery because he's old. And I think she got like sworn in for a day or something like that.
Oh, really?
Something like that.
Huh.
Something like that. Last month, she's definitely getting knocked out with all the kindness. What are we talking about?
Get this salad. What?
Yeah, okay. Talk about how to break up with a significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, after being together for a year. I need the help for a friend. Hey, man, that's an easy breakup. A year? Come on, man. Hey, get off my phone, dog. This is over. You getting socked in mid-peacemaking? What up, gang? He definitely getting knocked out with all the kindness. Why? After a year, if you're breaking up with somebody, you can just ghost them. Yeah, it ain't long enough. Exactly.
Yeah.
No fucks black. My friend can't just go, so he doesn't care about her. Geez, you're a savage. Hey, man, that's how it be. Diabolical, man. I'm with you, Fresco. Not for real, though, Ms. B. Best way you can break up off with her is be honest. You got to let her know for her sake why he wants to leave. So here's another caveat to this. All right, she's in Hawaii, right, visiting fam, and won't be back until 9/11. Should wait until she comes back or FaceTime her. At least she's in Hawaii. Break up with her while she's in Hawaii. He wants to come back to paying bills and stuff like that. Break up with somebody while they're in paradise. Then they can go off in the water and just reflect. Hear the ocean. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Do they live together? That's the thing that sucks. When you live with somebody,
Not
you
by
got
the
to
time
break up.
she comes back by September 1st.
Wicked.
I think I said 9/11. I think I meant September 1st. Fake news. Comeback is unbeatable. Depends on how much he really cares about her mental. If he truly cares, he would wait until she's in person. Be authentic. Yeah, maybe. It's a pretty good analogy. Pretty good analogy, Dion. There you go. All right, Zoop. But I say the president is the driver and everything else is the self-driving car. I mean, it is already in motion. Don't put that in the air, Chaz. Orange will not win.
Orange.
They do not live together. That's easy work. That's a good point.
Yeah, they don't live together. That's good.
This is easy. That's an easy breakup. It's been a year. It's been a year. What? Come on, man. That's easy work.
You know the. Have you ever ghosted somebody before?
No, Dion. We've had this conversation.
Okay.
You're the only diabolical fiend.
I never got somebody.
That is not. I have video evidence of you describing different times. Actually, I think I made it a clip of you describing people, how many people you've ghosted before. Then you're gonna say I've never ghosted anyone.
I'm thinking of maybe people. We're not like a relationship.
This is exactly what you said.
That's what I said.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe just smashables.
Oh, that might be the difference. Smashables is wild.
You know how men can experience erectile dysfunction? Mm-hmm. Women can experience dryness.
Okay.
Do you acknowledge that to women as if they acknowledge your erectile dysfunction to you? They say, what's going on down here? Or would you be like, hey, should we, get some lube? Or like, how does that happen if like, you can catch a girl off guard.
It's drier than the Sahara down here.
You can catch her off guard one time on a Tuesday. Wednesday come, you be like, it's back to back. And then it's like, so you be like, hey, before we get started, is that offensive? Like, before we get started, should I get some?
I don't think it'd be offensive. I'm sure that friction is not the best. It's gotta hurt.
No, I'm not sticking it in there. Yeah. So no, just lick it, nigga. Come on, man. I did it Monday and Tuesday.
Water.
You absorbed all water. I don't want to lick SpongeBob. It's sucking all my liquid. Do you acknowledge it?
You would have to eventually.
Because, before we get started, let me go get some lube.
Because you got to be like, your vagina is one of the most uncomfortable experiences I've had. This is
a loved one.
It's uncomfortable down here.
This is a loved one.
It's not very inviting. It's cold and damp. I guess it wouldn't be damp. It's cold and dry.
You're giving my peen an Indian burn.
We're on sandpaper. I do not want to.
Indian bird.
I don't want to be here.
My skin is like tassels now. It's shredded. It's a bunch of scabs.
I don't want to. It's just not. I'm sure it's something. And she might even know. Hey, listen, I've been told I'm a little dry.
That's why I need you to lick it.
Which, if I'm licking it and it's still not working, I'm either doing something wrong or it's broken down.
Yeah.
Is the faucet connected? Is the pipes connected?
I think the problem is she's like, you got to do it every single time to get it going. Ugh. Every time? Every time?
You're looking like every time.
What is
blah, 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 blah. But no.
All right, you good? No, keep going. Keep going. No! I got to go to work. It's not worth it.
The over it.
There we go. Let's just go. Let's just go, man.
You got to bring something else in.
Yeah.
You feel my tongue? That's hilarious. The first time dryness happened, I was concerned, and my pride definitely took a hit. I thought I was sexy.
Fresco's a girl?
Cough. Hilarious.
Hold on, Fresco's a girl? First time the dryness happened,
I don't think so.
I was concerned. So I don't know if she was like, oh my God.
I think Fresco's saying it was me, right?
Right. So it says Fresco a girl?
I don't know. Fresco, you girl? Okay. That's a good point, Dion. Do they live together? Hell no, I ain't got it. All right. So he's just saying his body. He's like, I thought I was sexy to get you wet.
Oh. I thought he was like, oh my God, this is not happening.
You know that double standard is there, Dion. It means fault for having ED, and it means fault for them being dry, right? Like both of your fault. You got to lick it before you stick it. Who
said that? You got to lick it before you stick it. You got to cook it.
Turning it off and back on.
Soaking in some rice. Yeah, buddy.
What's wrong down here?
Yeah, because sometimes
is it sad?
Sometimes, man, you be like, I want it. And the thing is, with men, I don't know if you experience this. If you just get a little moisture on around you, you know, this feels great. I remember this feeling. But if she ain't got nothing, you just doing a Harry Potter.
You are
exposed to the dryness.
Humping a sandcastle.
Humping a sandcastle. Oh, boy.
You are licking kitty litter. Let's do a factory reset on the Poonan. Harry Potter is crazy.
You ever, there's a meme that somebody sent me. It was like, have you ever put it inside and then you feel the man grow inside? I said, I've been there. Not me. Experiencing the.
You felt the man growing?
No, as in like I'm soft. I'm like, if I can just get in there, I can fully grow.
Rise. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Just throw the whole cat away.
Control Alt Delete. Yes.
Oh, buddy. Wild.
Yeah. It's man.
I've had a girl, I think it was too wet before.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this is I can't even stay. It's like, how do I keep slipping out of it every time I move? It was to the point where she was just like, it was because to me I was like, I'm disgusted. Yeah. I'm not even. This is too much.
I had a girl, it was so wet. It came out, but it was so wet in there. I was just in between her thighs. I was on top. She's on her stomach. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like a, not doggy, just laying down.
A lazy doggy.
Yeah. So I'm just in between her sniper hole. I was like, oh, this feels odd. I'm enjoying this. She's like, put it back in. I'm like, I feel incredible. What do you mean put it back in?
It's not in. I'm smashing something.
I'm soft. Put it back what?
I'm already in the car.
You'd rather too wet or barely dry. I mean, I'd rather have it wet, but
Yeah.
you feel like
Yeah, because too wet is great for so many reasons. Because if it's too wet, you can go a lot longer because you really can't feel a lot. Because like it's just like my body, my peen is like too much is happening, and I can pound as much as possible, and because it's just like it's a hurricane in there. And once that wetness starts going away, it's like, okay, now I'm starting to feel. It's starting to get tightened. She's orgasming, so it's starting to get a little tighter now. Now I gotta slow down. Dion was smashing a quadricep.
what's a quadriplegic? A quadricep? What is a quadricep?
Quad. Your quads.
What's up, too, Jesse?
Not one, but two, Jesse.
What's happening? You came in at an awkward time.
Yeah. Thigh
That was my bad. I was thinking of quadriplegic. Their legs weren't working out.
Why is it called quadriplegic? Quad means 4, right? Mm-hmm. Quad is 4. So quadricep is because it's 4 muscles wrapped around.
Well,
why they call it
quadriplegic is you can only move your head. You can't move your arms or legs. A paraplegic can't move their legs.
Oh, quad. So you can't move any of your limbs.
Right.
Oh, so it's all 4 limbs.
Right.
4.
Mm-hmm. Right?
I mean, it has to be. That makes sense.
Right.
And what's para? 2? Para.
Maybe.
Paraplegic.
Your pair of legs don't work.
What if it skips over, like, my torso don't work, but my legs is a beast? Hey, my homeboy is paralyzed from the waist up.
And they got the club.
But his body is hanging on the ground. His head is dangling.
He's crip walking.
Lopping around. Oh, paralyzed from the waist up, yo.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your head just dragging on the ground.
What about your head, though? Can you still move his head? Or
No.
is it just...
If it's paralyzed from the waist up, that's everything. On yourself.
No, but you be fine down there.
Yeah, you're right. But how's your body digesting this stuff?
I mean,
You got to feel some sort of stomach virus.
but would your head still like? How's this area? If it's just your arms and, but if you're doing this, I'd rather have the neck down. I mean the legs face down. I don't want my head being drooped down the whole. I need head control.
This is everything.
Yeah.
Your heart, your lungs, your muscles nothing is working.
Here's your options. You can have full control of your peen, but not your actual head. Or you can have control of your actual head, but not your peen. It don't work.
As in, but you still gonna walking, right?
No. Here's the scenario. If you're paralyzed from the waist up, everything's limp. Penis is great. Works amazingly. Okay? But now, vice versa, you're up here, you can move all this, but you can't, your peen don't work.
I'd rather have my peen not work.
I don't think so. I think I'd rather have my... Oh, you'd rather have your peen not work?
Yeah.
You'd rather be able to move your head?
Yeah, I need to talk to people. Yeah. And I just use like a strap on or something. This is for her pleasure.
If I'm doing that, I don't know if I feel sex. I just be like, just go away from me.
Get away from me. If you don't want me, just don't talk to me.
Do the stanky leg. Hilarious. You doing a weekend at Bernie's dance. Oh, boy. I wonder what's the wildest thing we've ever had. I wonder what's our most wildest topic we've had here.
On this show.
Yeah, because I cut a clip the other day. We're talking about. I just cut it Monday. Where we were talking about having a PA guard your food and stuff like that. And then just the escalation. But I wonder what's the most wildest thing that we have said on here. Because when I was thinking about this, I was like, being paralyzed on the waist up has got to be up there. This is something I don't think I've ever heard.
It's impossible. I really think it is a.
Hey, what if you're paralyzed on the waist up, but you're like you can't even sit up, like your body.
That's what I'm saying.
But your whole body is just back.
That's what I was describing. I was like, your body is dragging on the ground, like you just do. You standing straight up, but your head is hitting the ground like it's hitting like bumps.
Damn. Oh boy, that's
just dragging
crazy.
legs and arms just drag. But you straight. Everything is up from the top. Up top is just.
You ever see those cartoons where people run, like the cartoons are running their bodies behind? You would be like that all the time. Let's get out of here. Oh man, Chaz, you missed it, but we were talking about cremation. What?
Yeah, that was,
Cremation kits. Who was talking about cremation kits?
We were talking about it last week. So I was this is a question for you then, all right?
Okay.
We'll do this, we can re-jump this. If funerals was a big business, which it is, they said, hey, the minimum for a funeral for your loved ones is going to be, I think I said $50,000, right?
Dang.
The minimum. And that's just like a pine box. That is like a coffin, right? With holes in it. And so you're going to see your loved ones through the coffin.
peephole?
Yeah. Coffin, right? Real good ones, traditional ones with a casket, we're talking about $100,000, right? Would you do that? Or a cremation kit, which is
Like a DIY?
DIY. You can bury your own loved ones. And a cremation kit, which would be $1,000, where you can have like this little machine that will burn your loved ones yourself, or you got to bury them in a private Joshua Tree desert, and you got to bury them naked because their clothes are not biodegradable. So you have to strip them down naked. So imagine your grandma, you taking her clothes off. Oh no, my grandma! And you throwing her in the body, throwing her in the hole.
Do I have the 50 grand?
Huh?
Like, do I have the 50 grand?
No, this is you. Nobody's giving you this money. You either got to come up with the money to have a traditional funeral. It's like, because they like, we know niggas going to have to come up with this money. They don't want to take their body, their mom, their sister, and drag them into this and watch them burn. So it's like, we're going to give them a little cheap option to watch. Imagine you got to watch your loved ones being burnt up. Or you got to bury them in like naked. In the desert.
Do-it-yourself cremation kit is wild, but it's probably the best option you can do.
You think so?
You know what I would do?
What?
I would talk to other people and gather a bunch of dead bodies. And let's all do this split up to 1,000. Let's all do this at one time.
Oh. The thing is, you said you gonna hire somebody?
No, I would go get I'm like, hey, Dion, I heard your dad passed, dog. Look, my grandma passed right now. Why don't we do ours together? Just put them in there together.
It's only one per person. It's like a little box. It's like a shoebox. You gotta slide them in there. And there's a one time.
Can't stack them on top of each other.
There's a one time.
We can't stack them on top of each other.
It's enough gas to.
I feel like we can get 2 for 1.
Yeah,
I think so. And it was $500 each.
Well, my dad died in May though. Why am I holding to his body waiting for yours?
I'm just thinking. I'm just saying. But I had to look around like, who else?
Yeah,
passed away.
And the thing is, you know what? And then some people like, I'll do the $1,000, but I'm gonna have to hire somebody to do it. And now that business become a thing. Like, you want me to do it? That's gonna cost you $10,000.
So it's cheaper than 50.
Yeah. So you hiring like a hitman to do your dirty work?
I definitely don't want to see my loved ones naked.
That's the cheap part, yo. You gotta, because it's like, hey, this DIY, the clothes, this type of material, it causes an explosion. So you have to strip them down naked. You gotta strip them down naked to actually fully.
One big fire is crazy. One big flame in their dust.
It's like a cartoon, like, you know, when Donald Duck gets shot and his beak is the only thing left.
Just ash, bro.
Yeah.
It was ash and beak.
Yeah.
Which
one you doing?
I guess you gotta do the do-it-yourself cremation.
You not coming with the money?
No, I just cremate you myself.
Folks in the comment section, what y'all doing?
I just be like, all right, man. Well, we're doing a cookout. We're gonna burn them and then roast some marshmallows over that shit. You gotta do it all together.
That is despicable.
You might as well just make it a bonfire. A bonfire,
a bonfire is long. Hold on, I hate to ask this. Somebody look this up. I'm not gonna ask my Google because they worried about me. How long does it take to burn a body with normal fire?
Oh boy,
it takes a long time. Because it takes a long time to actually burn.
But there's real ceremonies where people would cremate people in front of each other, right? They'd put their bodies in there and they'd cremate them, and it's a real ceremony.
The temperature of cremation is crazy high. They had show like a screen of what it looks like into a cremate. It's like fire from all different directions, like an oven, and they have to cook for like 10 minutes.
Why you say cook?
What else is it, man? Broil?
It's different. Something cooking and something being on fire. It's not the same thing. It's not a forest cookout. It's a forest fire. Being like, ooh, the trees cooking.
I gotta ask my Google.
Let's ask.
Okay, Google. How long does it take for a body to burn into ashes?
2 to 3 hours. On the website science.howstuffworks.com, they say, an average human body takes from 2 to 3 hours to burn completely and will produce an average of 3 to 9 pounds of ash.
Crazy. 3 hours.
That's enough time for a bonfire. You don't need to put no other logs on there, bro. Would you cook your food over your dead one's flames?
No.
You want to put a little piece of meat over the top? Some wieners?
And that's just like a normal fire. 2 to 3 hours.
That's enough time for a bonfire, bro. You can have a lot of fun in that space.
What if somebody got caught off guard? Like, so I brought the nachos. I brought the... Oh! Is that grandma? Yeah.
She's just on a spigot rotating. He wanted her to burn evenly.
Can you slide her over? Only her knees is getting burnt. We got to get them calf muscles.
Hey man, Spicy said barbecue ribs.
What y'all doing, man? Y'all doing the 50,000 or y'all doing the DIY?
You gotta do that DIY, bro.
Yeah.
Hickory smoked pawpaw. Spicy rib down.
You put the little brush on them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
But man, you have to think about this too, bro. Let's say you're in a society where you can't just get food like that. Dead people become food. Mm-hmm. You know? I can't wait for Grandpa to die.
Yeah. You watch him all the time, like
big ass thighs.
He's coughing.
He's looking at y'all. He was my gun. Stay away from me. Shaking his nose when he sleeps. Get out of here.
He's checking his nose. Ooh, because think about it. This is just one person, y'all. $50,000 to burn grandma, right? And then grandpa, they like,
yeah.
You feel like
cremation.
Yeah.
It's just the cheaper option.
Yeah, it is a cheaper option, but the problem is
cheaper. Just gotta throw them in the trash, man. Put them in the dumpster. You had a good run.
The problem is you have to burn them or put them in. You got to see your loved ones naked, like this the whole time. Imagine it's like this the whole time.
Why don't you put them on a raft and just send them out?
Because there'd be too many bodies in the ocean.
But they would be like, don't they? Some animal would eat them, or they'd biodegrade in the water.
You hear politicians like the bodies are being pushed into the ocean.
The turtles are choking on the bodies. Yeah, you got to do that cremation, dog.
Yeah,
that's the only way to do it. And I feel like $1,000 is a lot to do it myself.
It's still a lot.
I feel for $1,000 for a do it yourself.
It's a cremation. It's like that. That's why. That's what the exciting.
I gotta go get my own gas or propane. Like rather go fill it up myself.
Yeah, and then the actual burying the body. Mm-hmm. That will be like a $500 thing, but you got to bury yourself. It's like you only paying for the real estate of where you're able to bury your loved one.
Do all that work though. That's a lot of work.
Yeah,
you got to dig feet to dig to 6 feet.
Yeah,
that's work.
Yeah,
and that depends how long they are. That's a lot of work. My hole be all uneven.
Your loved ones, you try to bury them,
shoulder out. Try to turn her. You gotta dig her back up and make space. Damn. Her bad knees be out.
It's like I think I did a good job. I was like, is that her hip, ankle?
Just her elbow out. The hell is that?
Everything is hanging out, yo. Like you just had a hole straight down. You tried to
put her in.
Hey, give me some water so I can kind of lube up the sides.
Put her in head first. Her feet just her toes is.
Sir, you're supposed to make a hole this way. Why did you?
No one said that. No one said that. But if you did it that way, you can put more people in that space. If you put them in there standing up,
and then you gotta like squat down so you can have more.
stack them on top of each other.
Hey, don't put the dirt on this one. I got a few more cousins that might be up out of here.
Oh, you got to put a thin layer of dirt on top just to separate them.
Now you got grandma on top of nephew on top. Like these niggas, they naked.
They slumped on
they
top of each
69
other.
in each other. They grave. I'm taking pictures for the gram like, farewell, grandma. I've seen her toot that thing up with a Hitler tattoo on her thigh.
Why?
She was
have a Hitler tattoo.
She was a fan of his policies.
What?
Before he turned dark.
Oh, he started off as great.
He was a good guy. He was like Anakin with Skywalker.
I wonder how many people were just like, this guy's great. And then he takes, this is how I felt about Kanye. And he's like, hey, man, I didn't know he was going to do all this.
He already got a tattoo. I'm in too deep. I didn't know he was going to
We didn't know it was going to happen
Right.
like this. We thought,
Yeah.
oh, man. That's crazy. Like, he started off such a good idea.
Right. Because the thing is, all cults come with power. Because you can kind of like cult leaders, they have a great idea, and they're like, oh, these people believe me. They understand if I say this is going to happen. I'm going to do a lot of fear mongering, and they be like, oh, I start off with good intentions, and I feel like I got power over these people. Like studying a cult is I ain't gonna hold you, it's brilliant. You can manipulate somebody's mind of saying,
Would you be a cult leader?
no,
I feel like you would be.
I would. I suckered out.
Then we'd be like, hey, everybody bow to me.
To me. It is, I have good conscience to be like, I tell these people to go get me some Lucky Charms, and they went to go get it in Santa Monica. Like, I was just being silly.
You're just wasting your cult.
Yeah. It's like, damn it, that was stupid. But it always comes down to, like, the pattern of all cults, it always comes down to religion. It comes down to, like, some sort of sexual favor, fear-mongering. If you don't do this, this is going to happen. Like.
Okay, here we go. All right, you ready? You're starting a cult, okay? Anything goes in your cult. What are the rules of your cult? I'm like, hey, Dion, man, I heard what you're doing. I know you got about, you're really low right now. You got about 22-something members. I want to be a part of it. What do I have to do? What's the rules? What do I have to do to join your cult?
I just want to be, it always got to start off nice. I want to show unity. I want to show trust, loyalty. I want us to grow together as creatives. We keep all of our resources in-house. We need a camera op, we need this, and we just keep moving. I'll direct this time, you can direct next time. I film, you edit, we produce. We'll keep it here. We're a family, all right? Anybody else outside, it's a problem. But let's just
How do I bring people in?
We're going to build our foundation. We have to be the foundation, all right? Anybody who's on the outside that's trying to stop or break our foundation is a problem. But that's but what I just said right there, that's probably like 9 or 10 months outside of building the foundation.
Okay.
Anytime you get some sort of opposition, that's what happens. They be like, hey, my dad's asking me, he wants me to go camping with him. He doesn't want us to grow.
Okay, so let's say it's 5 years down the line. Your 22 people are now 2,200
Yes.
people. What has changed?
I'm receiving money.
Are you receiving money?
Yes. As in, like, see, this is how successful we are. We are all individual production companies. We are all individual. Branch out to create your own society, but
doesn't
also
sound like
there's
a cult at
there's
all.
a membership.
Oh, okay.
Here it is.
Okay.
There's a membership because I have resources. I am building. Obviously, you can see how much we're growing. You got to pay me now. And then what happens is, like I said, what you want me to turn evil?
No.
Okay, I was say, because this is how evil happened. Because once you start to see, like, you see what I've grown here We got to get a bigger location. We got to get better cameras.
No, yours seems very selfless.
Right. So now it's like, hey, I need money to keep
Mine
building
wouldn't
this.
be this selfless.
It wouldn't?
No. Not after a while.
So now you're going dark. So I'll say I can go dark.
well,
But
I mean, I said, what do you see in your mind? This is your cult.
This is a successful, non-threatening cult. But what cults?
I'm not saying you weaponize.
That's what happens. A lot of cults do.
Some don't. Some don't like weaponize. They just go like, oh, I have to marry all the wives.
Right.
And
Yeah.
And if you want to get in here, yeah, everybody has to drink my semen. Except for the kids, except for the children. I'm just saying, there's the range.
Yeah. Because what they do is they said, let's keep. This is how they get you. They say, come to me with all your troubles, your problems, vent to me. Let me be your therapist. And they weaponize that. They hear it. They be like, oh, here's your trauma. Listen, the way you're acting right now is how your father was treating you. All right. So
My flock.
yeah. And then you start to kind of using their trauma against them. And it's like, listen, my penis can be the reason.
It's an almighty healer.
Yeah. Here's it in scripture. They find some sort of way of making it into like, this is where the lamb entered
Crossed out
inside.
the Bible. It's just white out. It's written in pen. No.
You spelled Bible wrong, bro.
Bibli. It's biblical.
No, you spelled holy.
There's only one B in Bible.
WHOLY. Holy Bible?
The Holly Bible. Who's the Holly?
Yeah. So, but that's how a nice cult can be, as in like, I can't say a cult, but it's a nice sort of environment. But a lot of times it's like, I am powerful. I am controlling all these people.
Yeah.
And what happens is they be like, I can pull money from these people. I can pull sources, and they start blackmailing them like, if you don't do this, man, you can't be part of this organization anymore.
Right.
But only way I can do this is if you allow me to bless you with my penis. and then people start.
Men too. You got to get in there.
Yeah.
You got to. All right, man. Listen. If you want to prove your value, prove your worth.
Yeah.
That's what gets dangerous about, because people just do anything to feel like a part of it or not to feel ostracized. You know.
Right. It's a family. There's a cult documentary on Netflix. I think it's called Dancing for Jesus or something like that. Dancing for the Devil. And it started off like that. And it was a great. I literally described the whole thing. But what happens is, he was just destroying their money. It was a bunch of resourceful people, dancers, rappers, singers, and they all work together. All on TikTok, Instagram, they all work together. You'll see a lot of these people if you've seen it. You'll be like, oh, I recognize him. What happened is, he was like, listen, we're getting better cameras, we're getting better, and it was a church group. They were learning the Bible together. And then he was like, the people on the outside, if they're hating on you, that means they're trying to pull you away from Jesus. So he's like, so you pretty much got to ostracize them. You got to get away from them. Because if they're trying to, hey, come home, come back to Austin, come to the family reunion. He's like, hey, can't do that, man. Stay focused on the word. Stay focused on the word. They say, stay over here. And then what happens is, he's like, I'm going to get you this Honda job or this commercial. I'm going to get you this signing deal. And then he's like, so you get this job. I need my 10% because I'm your agent.
Fair.
I'm your 10% because I'm your pastor.
Oh, okay. All right, double up.
Tithes and offering.
Cool.
Because of the church. You need like a 20% because the establishment, the camera ops, they're editing for you. So now it was just draining their monies. He had like a good 60 people in his congregation. They were all he was using all these people like that.
Yeah.
Further down the line, you also realize that he was blackmailing women of like, who was having trauma, who was having sex with these women as well. So it's like,
It always goes back to having sex.
that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like they all start off saying, this was the best thing ever happened to me.
Right.
But when you realize like, oh, I am a powerful person and I got these people in my hand.
Right.
And I've scared them. If you leave, God is going to not like you, or you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Have anybody seen that documentary?
Has anybody been in a cult? Tried to start one?
Let's start a cult.
Definitely sounds exhausting. Being a cult leader sounds exhausting, hilarious. We started a cult. What's the foundation and rule? We got to really make our rule book. Lackaroni Chaz cult could be Could go either way, honestly.
Yeah.
Could start off good and we get bored. Hello, right? And what are we calling this cult? If you want to be in my cult, you have to agree to that I'm direct descendant of Jesus Christ and them.
And them.
Is that the hazing? Everybody got to bow to the peen? That's a little more than hazing. That's true. Cram. Why you say cram right there? And all that staff, the congregation we're paying was family members. Yeah, was it really? Everybody who was hired there?
Yep. It was his son, his dog. Thank you, Bess. I love Spicy. She always fight like, yup, and this happens. She be backing me up on a lot of stuff. Cause I'll be like, man, what is it called? TikTok, the dancing. Yeah, Dancing for the. Check it out on Netflix. Dancing with the Devil, and he was just draining her pockets, and they got like if they got $100,000, out of that $100,000, they probably took home like $10,000 because they were paying him as a pastor, as an agent, as a manager, for rent because they was in this big old mansion. Everyone had their own space. They had the the living room, the kitchen. Beautiful home on the beach. Beautiful. It's worth it. But like I said, he was getting all their money.
Yeah.
And it was just one person. Imagine like he booking all these people. He was very resourceful.
Yeah.
But like I said, turns out he was like, sexually assaulting women and and then he just kept blaming, like, if you try to leave, just know that God is not gonna be pleased. The devil has got you, pretty much. Yeah.
People be brainwashed, bro.
Yeah.
Did the people go to jail or are they on the run now?
No, I don't know. It's still ongoing. Like, it's still ongoing. You can still see the people on TikTok and Instagram.
I mean, is it illegal to do that?
I don't know.
The sexual assault is.
Well, it was hearsay.
Okay. That's probably.
It was his word versus her word.
Probably true.
Right. And I'm not saying it was proof. I'm not saying he didn't do it, but it was more so like we're going to figure it out.
Spicy said he's on the run.
He's on the run, really?
Dang.
Yeah, this is current. This was during the pandemic. He was eating.
Yeah.
He collected all of them during the pandemic, and this probably just ended maybe in April.
Dang.
I can't say ended. The documentary stopped recording in April.
I said that's too much. Y'all get it.
We gave y'all enough.
Y'all get it. Y'all get what's happening.
Highly recommend y'all check it out.
Dang.
Yeah.
Man, that would suck to be in a cult and you realize you
You
gotta feel dumb as hell coming back to your family.
I'm sorry.
Because after you lose your house and you lose your car and your kids have been drinking the devil's blood.
Yeah. You
got to come back to your parents like, hey, I understand you guys were telling me for 6 years that I was in the cult. Seems that you were correct.
Yeah.
I need a place to stay.
Right.
I gave up my house, all my assets, my job.
Essentially,
my dignity is gone as well. Gave that up.
yeah. Think about this. If you were in a free environment, as in you had no bills, you staying at a mansion, you gotta look at it like this. You're doing what you love. It sucks. What I'm telling you, the punchline sucks.
Okay.
But if you have absolutely no bills, he's booking you commercials, Doritos, Honda, and all you're doing is having fun with your friends. You're dancing, you're singing, choreography,
Making videos, having a good time.
Having a good time, making videos and making numbers. Do you really feel like you're getting screwed? Because you're working with your friends all day, every day.
Right.
And it's like 6 of y'all. Y'all just, hey, you created choreography. I learned that. I do mine. You do yours. And we're going to keep tagging each other and all our numbers are growing. Numbers grow. Social media, grows. You get these commercials. You're working. I'm not paying bills. He's paying. I'm staying pretty much.
Right.
I'm not even seeing the money.
You're just paying the fees. You're not seeing any money.
You're not seeing, because he's just like, here, this is what you made. And he's like, oh, I got 10,000. He never showed you how much you really made. So here's 10,000. You don't have bills. You got a cell phone bill.
That's not bad.
That's what I'm saying. So in their head, they're like, I didn't even see it coming.
This is the life.
Right. So he's like, man, I'm living. They didn't. I don't know what his sermons was about, but he was teaching the word. I'm not saying it was a bad word. Just imagine if you work with your friends all day. I don't have to worry about bills. I'm in a mansion,
Right.
dancing.
Right.
Imagine just doing comedy in one location, and all you're doing is just streaming all day. You have a 2:00 show, 5:00 show, and all you streaming, and, and you streaming across the world, and you making buku money.
Yeah, I might just stay in there.
Stand in the
We
cold.
exposed it. Y'all shut your mouths. Shut up. That's a good thing going. Shut the fuck up. For the fucking ruin this shit.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to being out there. No.
Yeah, but
And in my name.
only downside is he made it seem like this is the toxic part. He made it seem like your family. Hey Chaz, come home in Michigan. Paul has died, and I want you to come to the funeral. He's like, hey guys, I'm going to Paul's funeral. He's like, listen, just know, once you get out of this circle, you start losing power. Because
Can I come back?
Yeah, you come back, but just know
nigga
you
move.
Huh?
I said, what nigga move?
Yeah, but this is like it becomes like I'm telling you, you leave, we can't hold you accountable to the devil attacking you. So it was that sort of like pressure of like, I don't know if the commercial's gonna be here. That Honda commercial I'm gonna have to give it to Paul. Just I don't know, and he probably make you feel uncomfortable if you come back like, I don't have any jobs for you, Brad. You know, we already gave it to Shonda, and we gave it to, you know. Now you're like, damn, I shouldn't have left. And that's sort of like I feel like I'm no longer. I've let God down. You know, he made people feel bad for that.
But they still got that money.
Man, you gotta see the show. You gotta see it, dude. I know you're not gonna watch it, but you gotta see it. Like it was like a pie chart of how much money they made. He's like, man, I only made this much. I didn't care because.
What if you knew you were in the code? Like, guys, I know I'm in the code. I'm well aware.
I'm happy.
I see what's happening. But
Yeah.
I only needed 2 more years.
Right.
Let me get this. Let me get that off, and then I'm out.
I don't think people who are in cults know they are in a
more.
cult.
I know I said 2 more years 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 more years.
I need this.
Hey guys, I just got promoted to VP of the cult.
Yeah.
So now I can get other people in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey,
I
guys,
don't think people who are in cults know that they are in cults.
I'm sure they're not.
They're looking at it as like it's this like family. We're having fun. We have a big cause.
I mean, that's the argument against most religions. You know, you can call any religion a cult, right? If you're just on the outside, you can call being Muslim a cult. You can call Christianity a cult. Following a certain number of practices, having a leader. You know, I'm like, these are all things that if you wanted to label it as a cult,
right.
you could.
Yeah.
You know, because there are people who believe that organized religion is a cult.
Cults, yeah.
Right. So I feel like damn near anything, you know, can be classified as a cult because of that. Like, I feel like it's just that if there's someone who's doing a leadership, but like, you know, man, if somebody else came out performing miracles and said there was Jesus, just happened before, people follow them.
I want to know the difference between organized religions, and cults. Like, what's the difference? I know there's a negative connotation
With the cult.
but I want to know the parallel similarities.
Yeah, like if I started a church, or if I bought a church, but I made my own Chaz Neanity, right? And you had to follow these certain number of rules and things, and I had my own Chaz Bible, right? New Chazlation, okay? Is that considered? Yeah, what's the difference between that being a cult or that being an organized? Well, I guess maybe because if my name is on it, we're no longer following Christianity.
Yeah.
We're following my version of that. But I've heard about different religions. I'm like, I've never even heard of that. And so I was like, oh, it's a newer practice.
Yeah.
You know, so I do wonder what that definitely.
Yeah, because sadly, I'm just good or bad. I've been following a lot of cults and of like building, like how did they become cults? Something like there's something here.
FBI's watching you.
No,
FBI's like, he's plotting. He's gonna start his own, and we'll be right there,
as
right
in,
here.
I watch him.
Come down to the horoscope birthday show. Drink the juice.
August 16th. My birthday comedy show will be here. At the
Not even his birthday.
Hey, it's just called my birthday comedy show. All right. I watch it, and I want to know how they manipulate people or convince.
I don't think it's hard because if people feel like they need a belonging, it's really easy. Same thing like gangs do. I don't think it's really hard to get.
So
people.
gangs are cults?
I don't think gangs are cults, but I think the idea of making people feel like they have a family, making people feel like they have a support system, making people feel like they're a part of something is a big deal. I think that's part of human society is to feel like you belong in a social group, you know? And then there's hierarchies in the social group and there's all those other things. And I think that it's very important to people. It's what happens when we go to high school. It's what happens when you work certain jobs. Like we just fall into these social groups, right?
Yeah.
And it's very, very normal and it happens organically most of the time, right? And then you see different branches of religion like part off. Like how many different types of Christianity are there? You know, from a Baptist to a Pentecostal to a Catholicism, like they're all different types of Christianity.
Right.
And it's just somebody else has a different idea, but we're going to go do this.
Yeah.
Because this is what we believe, Jehovah's Witness, like they're all different types, right?
Right, but it's still, but where does it go left? As in, like, I can understand creating your own religion. I get it. But where does it be like, oh, he's gone. Now this is a cult. Like,
once you're about to dip your baby in the ram's blood, once you're signing your house over, we're moving to Utah. Like, oh, for them? Y'all moving for them? For this?
Yeah. It's for greater cause. We're trying to save the world, Chaz.
Like, I've seen people start churches somewhere else, right? Like, oh, okay, we're taking our church here. We're gonna start a different, right? We're going to this area. I've seen that. I don't go like, oh, they might be trying to start a whole new cult over there. But I'm sure to somebody else it looks like that. You know, I don't know.
I think, man, this is crazy. Because you start to feel like you're getting brainwashed into doing things. If your practices is fear mongering, as in like if you don't do this, this is going to happen.
Right.
I can't say if people start donating things to you, that's fine. But if you made them feel bad if they don't, that's a problem.
The shame.
Right.
I know. Go ahead.
Because if it's like there's a lot of homeless people in these streets that needs homes, and we need to be the organization to house these people. It smells like I'll donate my apartment complex. That's cool. That's fine because it's like you're going to a greater cause versus like the pastor or the leader is like, I need more resources.
Right.
I need for somebody to donate there to my money so I can, when I make more money, you guys make more money. It becomes like a sign over your deeds to me, and it becomes one of those like you signed up to the pastor, yeah, because I need to relinquish the things that it was bond. It was bounding me down.
Right.
Like,
you ever see Chris Rock's good hair?
Yeah.
When all the women in like India were cutting their hair for religious reasons and they were scooping it up and selling it, and I was like, this has got to be wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, that's foul. They're like, oh,
somebody convinced them.
Yeah, and they're doing it for God, and they're just like, and they bundle it, sell it.
That's crazy.
I was like, oh, that's wild.
Yeah, somebody didn't convince them like, hey, if you cut your hair, God's
you'll
gonna
get holy
bless you.
favor or something like that.
And that's definitely a cult.
I know for
Lied to
me,
them.
when I remember when I first started challenging like Christianity was, I can't remember what I was doing, but I started feeling more guilty than I did like bad.
About
I was
what?
like, I shouldn't feel, whatever. I don't really remember, but I remember I was like, I shouldn't feel bad about this. I was like, why do I feel bad? I feel like I just felt that guilt. And that's what the first time I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that I'm going to do something because I feel guilty, not because I feel like it's the right thing to do. And I was like, if I felt like I was doing something wrong for the sake of doing something wrong, then that's my own conscience. But I felt guilty for doing something. I was like, I shouldn't even feel bad. Why do I feel bad?
Yeah.
I was like, nah. I was like, to me, that was something was wrong. Because I was like, we instilled a lot more guilt than making the right decisions.
Right.
And then that's when I started like, let me step away from what I think is happening and let me go figure this out for myself.
For sure.
But I was like, whatever was happening, I was like, I'm not. Is that someone outside? Your pipes? About to bust through? Dion got the squeaky, leaky pipes.
Hello.
Okay.
Good news, man.
Uh-huh.
I can't tell you the job yet.
Okay.
I have a job.
Yeah.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. This is exclusive news, yo.
Exclusive.
So the reason why I was late because I had to mail some stuff off. I have a job in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah.
When?
But
Uh-huh.
my passport is expired.
It's crazy you need a passport to get to Canada now. That's crazy. Uh-huh. You didn't need one back in the day. You just walked across.
Yeah. So my passport expired. And
You need that today.
So, man, so here's what happened. To expedite your passport, it has to be 2 weeks before your actual
Okay.
your
Flights or
flight
takeoff.
itinerary, right?
Uh-huh. Travels. Uh-huh.
It has been the stressful 6 days because I'm like, hey, production company, send me a flight itinerary so that this company the passport company can expedite my passport so I can have a passport before I fly out in September. They're like, we don't know the actual date that you're going to be, flown out. We're still in the air. We don't know if it's going to be Toronto, if it's going to be,
Okay.
Uh-huh. So we don't know if it's going to be. So I'm like, I've contacted the passport people. I need help on moving forward with how to proceed with this. They was like, and I called the passport. They was like, your stuff is not in the system yet, so we don't know what to do yet. I was like, I need it done before the 1st. So they told me all this stuff. So today I had my packet of stuff to mail off. The guy was like,
The fact that you came to daddy issues first is crazy.
no, so
Why did you not go handle that first?
nigga, so hold on. I tried to do this yesterday.
I got to. Oh.
I tried to do this yesterday.
Okay.
This is what happened yesterday. They told me to do it online because it would be in the system. So when I called to confirm this, they was like, no, mail it off. And by the time it's in the system 2 weeks before you fly out, we will have the physical copy. I called again just to be sure. They said, no, wait the 2 weeks.
So people send you different things.
Yes. So wait the 2 weeks. As in, like, if you flying out on September 1st, wait August 20th.
I'm not waiting for nothing.
Nigga.
I'm not waiting and taking
Right.
a chance that I can't wait.
Right. So I'm like, I'm trying to be responsible. I'm like, what can I do right now? They're like, well, you have a window because you got to have the proof that you're actually flying to Toronto. And I'm like, production company, can you guys please just give me an itinerary and then cancel it so I can let these people know that I'm flying out immediately? They said, we can't because we don't even know if we're going to be shooting there or not.
Just work with me.
And then I was like, so I called the people back. This was this morning. So I said, hey, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should hold them to this package of stuff. My passport expired and I need it by the 1st. He was like, when are you flying out? And I was like, on the 1st. He was like, well, since it's not within a 2 week time period, we can't expedite your process. We only do 2 weeks in advance.
But I'm a month in advance should be good.
I was like, no. And I was like, sir, all right, my flight leaves August 18th. Can you please help me? You already told me it's on the 1st. And I was like, you don't even know my name. I didn't even tell you no information. Well, you already told me you already agreed that it's going to be on the 1st. And I was like, sir, please, I need an appointment so I can get this done as soon as possible. He said, my suggestion is you wait August 21st, 2 weeks before, get an appointment, and then they can do it immediately in real time. And I said, all right, I'm going to call back. I'm going to book me a ticket. I'm saying this to him like I'm letting you know I'm about to cheat the system. I'm going to book me a ticket to Toronto, landing on the 18th of August. All right? I'm gonna get this done. He said, you can't do that. I was like, you don't even know my name.
Why you say you
How
can't
you
do
gonna
that?
stop
Why
me?
not? Why can't I?
Like, how you gonna stop me? Because you already told me. I was like, can you just do this? I was like, I'm trying to avoid a calling back. Can you just please get me an appointment? Well, if according to our website, you can't, as soon as you confirm, I said, listen, damn that. I can honestly book an appointment from Expedia. I mean, I can book a ticket from Expedia, cancel within 24 hours, and then get this appointment. Well, we once you get the appointment, we're going to see if the appointment is still approved. I was like, okay, cool. Listen.
Why are you trying not to help me?
So I was like, help me.
Why are you trying not to? You can't do that. What can I do? What works?
I said, I can beat the system, bro. And I tried to make him feel bad. I said, listen, I am on the way to the hospital. My son is born. All right. Can you please help me before I go inside? I'm in the parking lot at Daddy Issues now saying this. I'm like, I'm on the way to the hospital. Can you please help me? There's nothing I can do, sir. You've already confirmed that your flight leaves at. I was like, okay. All right.
Hey, you're an insignificant piece of shit in this world.
What's your name? Huh? Earl? Earl, is it?
Hey, Earl, nothing good is ever gonna happen in your life, okay? Big man.
Choke your air
Big
supply.
man, Earl.
Huh? Choke off your air supply.
So did you do the ticket
I mailed
scam?
it off. No, I mailed it off normal. I expedited it to be there tomorrow. I'm gonna call tomorrow to see if they receive it, and then once it's in the system, once they confirm they got it, because I have the priority and letting them get it know it came in. I sent it to the expedition center.
Sure.
They said it would take a week for it to be processed. I was like, cool, that's next week. And then they will mail it back to me. It's like, so they can possibly, it's two different centers. It's like the normal passport, and it's like the foreign passport, and it's like the expedite. Like they all different states, locations. So hopefully I can get this done.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. And I already paid the extra $60 to push some things going.
On, baby.
Yeah.
We're rooting for you.
Yeah. What do you say?
That sucks. They just have to go through it and be like, come on, man, just. That's the feds knocking about to bust the door in. Hilarious. Moyo was out here loving the whole crew. What?
What?
I guess I should. Let's go international player.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, let me go back up a
we
little
way
bit.
up here.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, we way
Cult,
up here.
a relative. Chazulations. The full guidelines to be defined as a cult. A cult is a relatively small group of people having religious beliefs or practices. No, come on, man. We're almost done. Regarded by the others as strange or sinister. How do you dictate what's strange or sinister? Don't answer the door if the feds are knocking. I have been thinking about writing my own version of the Bible. King James missed a couple things. You really can't write your own version. People can be gullible, and many don't think of themselves, follow blindly. So sad. Spicy says, I think it's the freedom/openness or lack thereof that separates them. Fresco says, what's good? Oh, okay. Love good here. Funny thing is, my Black Planet name was Give Love Freely. I had no idea why I had so many creeps trying to holler. That makes sense of trying to highlight the whole crew. Right? Moyo's trying to love the whole crew. Let's go international player. Get enhanced license. Easy to get one border.
I'm look that up. Enhanced license. I'm look that up.
It can be done. Can you get up the border and expedite? There's an office in Tucson where you can get done the same day. Where's Tucson? Tucson, California?
No, it is.
Arizona? Tucson, Arizona. That sounds familiar. They want you to wait just to push it. Make a fake itinerary with 2-week date. Yeah. You could fly into New York or someplace close to border and then drive over. Yeah, that's a terrible customer service. Ain't the customer always right? Not for a government facility, I guess. Listen, get the enhanced license. Use it easy across the border, Canada and Mexico. We do it all the time here. Yeah, enhanced license. Good to get in Mexico. Only available 5 states, and Cali ain't one. The real ID. Wait, the enhanced license isn't available in Cali? It should be. So Mexico's right next to it.
I can say this, but I can't say this.
Okay.
This just came in right now, y'all.
Okay.
On another note, can you please sign the NDA attached?
Oh.
I can share the script with you so I can have a better understanding of what we're trying to capture. The script just came in.
All Dion heard was cha-ching. All right, y'all. I got to get going. You ready to do this?
Let's do it. You ain't ready.
I'm out of water.
So I can eat this salad?
No. You cannot eat this salad. You can't even eat the salad when we off.
I'm gonna give y'all a remix soon. I'm gonna give y'all a remix very soon.
I got nothing for y'all.
Nothing.
Same old,
Just
same
keep
old.
the beat going.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Keep the live stream. All the positive conversations can't be till they get dark to the elbows and Wesley. It's on the pop like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. With the Chaz Brothers, Big Freddy from Lansing. I'm like close ENT. I guess we paying for the bill, so give us another check, please.
My beat was terrible. I was still dry, no matter the water I did. All right, y'all.
If you guys are watching here, thank you guys so much for tuning in and talking to us real time, giving us inspiration, inspo, and chatting and chit chatting. I'm thinking about giving y'all some exclusiveness for the birthday show. If y'all want to watch that, let me know. If y'all want to have that exclusive because you're a part of the Lactose ENT channel, made the first show be free for y'all because you guys are tuned in. Yeah, I can give y'all a little live stream. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your favorite part of this live stream. You go and take the rest.
Thank you guys for watching on the YouTube. Thanks for watching, listening. It's all growing. Appreciate y'all. If you're on the Spotify, please subscribe. And on the YouTube, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, all that good stuff. We really appreciate y'all. It means a ton as you guys keep checking in and it keeps growing. So that's super dope. We really appreciate it. All right. Thank you guys, man. Oh, okay. Oh, Friday at midnight. I don't know.
What are you Friday at midnight for?
It's fun.
Huh?
It's fun.
Ask the people. You just doing it because you're being lazy.
Why am I being lazy by doing Friday at midnight?
Friday at midnight. Who's tuning in
What's
Friday
wrong,
at midnight?
What's wrong with Friday at midnight?
You want the people to
wake up. They wake up and they go, "Oh my God, a podcast!" This
but
is so awesome.
They don't see the notification bell.
Why not?
Like you gotta do like 6 a.m.
What?
Yeah. Do people see? Do you see? Do you subscribe?
Spice Original says good time over here.
So that'd be 3 o'clock her time.
But people get up. You don't think about the night shift people.
We got 21 people in here.
Why don't you think about the night shift people? The people who have to wake up at 3, 4 o'clock. They got to get ready. You know what they want to do? They want to listen to some laughs and start their weekend. That's what we provide.
It's 12 midnight in LA. 3 o'clock on the East Coast.
Somebody's getting up. I do this shift. Oh man.
I get
Lackaroni and Chaz.
I get algorithm notifications when it happen real time. So if I'm waking up, I see 6 a.m. I'm like, oh, and it pops like that. Versus like it's already been posted.
It's expected. That's what I'm telling them.
You gotta shake it up to see what works, yo. Matter of fact, Daddy used to do the same thing. All Deaf Digital does the same thing. Like why are you trying to be different?
What are you talking about?
Why are you doing midnight?
What's wrong with midnight?
If you had a TV show that's on midnight, you'd be pissed off, wouldn't you?
There are shows at midnight.
If you had a show like, yo, we're going to give you that spot on TBS. Sorry, it's going to be midnight. You'd be like, fuck.
I'd be like, thank you so
who's
much.
Gonna be, yeah, if that's your first one.
Thank you.
Yes,
guys.
if your first one.
Because I was sitting at home doing this podcast.
Who wants midnight?
I got a late notification. Ted in the building. I'm out. Y'all practice. Y'all have a blessed one. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Toodaloo.
Neon's a midnight hater.
Late in the midnight hour. You about to sing a song?
Yeah. What's up, Big Track?
Big track.
No,
Oh, I get to eat.
Downtown.